my younger days, I felt that a lot of what was happening around me, never in me or to me. It was never my concern, and even as those who thought me spoke, it was still as though it was part of their imagination, something they made up so that we as kids can wonder and marvel at the world. Even mentions of the first man to walk around Earth was a fabrication of what really went on in and around it. I was more concerned about my friends and their moving in and leaving the neighborhood, familiarity and watching a lot of cartoons on TV. That was my primary concern. But then I got older. Through my adolescent years, I began to feel the pain my forefolks felt, rebelling silently against the norms they willingly thought. They were just lessons after all, never the bigger picture. I met people with amazing minds who would share their world views with me, most sucked into the beliefs sold to them in classes and those around. I was wondering, while still somehow reluctantly but slowly finding that I was reciting the same mantra. It was not peaceful to me at all, it confused me. In my first phase of adulthood, I first realized that my parents are individuals too, living in their own world, making their own paths. It had never occurred to me that they had once passed through the stages of life that I had. I was my own person, and the world was waiting eagerly to teach me more about itself. There were protests, riots, and any other human evil that you can think of. There was so much going on, and this time it was happening to me. I was dragged into the real world, and boy, oh boy, have I not found my bearing to date. Though as an artist, drawing pictures of things can be fun, but trying to get your voice heard through art is quite challenging. I had to look within myself and ask myself a lot of questions. As you can imagine, I did not have the answers to most of the questions, but still, I found that I had a thirst for making the world a better place through my newly profound voice. So I started making narratives of my artwork. I didn't know what to expect, how people would respond to someone like me. Things began to take off, and I found that I had a following. They shared my views and wanted to help too. My art was giving someone hope, and that feeling cannot be measured by any other. It was exhilarating, with the hope that my art is helping someone somewhere with something being my ultimate goal. It motivated me to work harder, better, and more. Through this new collection, I want to show my stance. What I honestly think, I stand for humanity, human connections, interconnections, and the darkness around it as well. It has become common knowledge that with growing need for new and ultra-modern inventions, most people have dug deeper into satisfying a need. But are they satisfying all humans' needs? The world is becoming a dump site for everything wrong and immoral. The joys of living have been limited, and somehow no one thinks that it has any connection to them. It'll affect you, not me, we might say. This is not true. What affects you will affect me too. We are all connected. We are interconnected in this sinking ship that cannot hold the millions of people oppressing billions more. This dark hole that no longer cares about morals and doing right. Everything is for show nowadays, and even the simplest act of kindness is taken for granted. We don't have to put it all for the public to see that we are good. Why don't we try to be good? Do things not show that you are good, but do it, because in your heart you know that you are good, and that you are trying to make the world a better place. This new collection aims to help us remember that we are all human and that we are in this together. No one suffers more. I hope these new arts and the narratives show this best. Together we can. Divided, we will always fall into the darkness that has no light.